Celiac disease is a form of gluten intolerance, but high school senior Aaron Curi does not let that get in his way.
When I was diagnosed with celiac disease at the age of 7, I realized that there was a need for a gluten-free section in food banks because gluten-free food was extremely expensive. And when I was 12 years old, I founded a gluten-free section at the kosher food bank in Miami.
He came in one day as a volunteer and he said, "Do you have any people who want food that's gluten-free?" And I said, "Yes, I have people who ask me all the time."
Because gluten-free food is so much more expensive than non-gluten-free food, this gives people an opportunity to be able to eat the things that they can without, having to risk getting sick over it.
I noticed a big price difference. There was a big need for a section in food banks around South Florida to be able to supply gluten-free food to people who can't afford it. I contact companies, ask for donations, and run biannual drives in the community.
The people who are happiest to see that we have the gluten-free section are the moms that have gluten-free kids, and people who have come in and just been so surprised and happy when they find out that we have gluten-free items available.
Mainly in our annual collections, there have been people from all over in schools and all throughout the community who donate.
Well, the thing that we've done to transform the food bank is reaching out to more people and getting more donations. The year I came here 6 years ago, we count the food, we had gotten 2,150 pieces of food donated. Last year, we had over 125,000 pieces of food donated. We haven't had to spend a penny on gluten-free food at all. 100% comes in from Aaron's efforts. So it's not only cost, it's about giving people more food choices.
I think it's great that, he is bringing awareness to this because it's more of a big deal than people think it is. And, unless you actually experience it, it's hard for people to understand.
People come in here and they're ecstatic to see that there's food on the shelf, that they can buy flour, they can make bread now, they can have cereal, and they can make pasta, just regular things. And sometimes it just feels good to be normal and have regular food, especially when you've fallen on hard times and you can't afford it. It's a really nice feeling.
People want to help each other, and you just have to give them the opportunity to do it. And so I think people are grateful to Aaron when they hear that he is helping people that need gluten-free food, and they're happy to help him do it.
Aaron Curi continues to help out in the community with the expansion of his project, benefiting gluten-free eaters who are food insufficient. He's a helper that has used his situation to give back. For WAHS News, I'm Noah Brenner.